To one of my many guests. She's sexy, she's sweet, she's curvaceous, and you can catch her then on her reality show. She's got a beautiful behind that people talk about.
$8.4 million worth of cocaine found in a Skims truck. What the hell? Girl!
And now you look at them demonic-like, and everybody's life seems to be falling apart. Let's go down the line.
A British truck driver was just sentenced to 13 and a half years in prison after he smuggled a $9.4 million worth of cocaine in a truck full of Skims apparel. If you don't know Skims, that's Kim Kardashian's underwear and clothing brand. Skims says they had no connection to the crime.
You ever get that feeling that something you've been watching for years is just a little too perfect? A little too polished? Like behind the velvet ropes and the flash bulbs, there's a smell of something burning? Well, grab your tea, because what I'm about to tell you is going to make you look at the whole family different. Wendy Williams, yes, that Wendy Williams, just lit a match, and the fire is spreading straight to the foundation of Kim Kardashian's empire. We're talking about a church, a holy place, a sanctuary. But according to documents and whispers that have finally broken through the noise, that church wasn't built for prayer, it was built for profit. Dirty profit. And we're not talking about a few missing dollars from the collection plate. We are talking about $100 million, laundered, hidden, and now exposed. To really understand the bombshell that Wendy just rolled out, you have to go back, way back. Before the Skims billboards and the White House visits, Kim Kardashian has always been a master of reinvention. But one of her smartest moves, and maybe her most dangerous, was the family church. Now, on paper, it sounds innocent enough. A place to worship, a place to give back. But here's the thing about reality TV. You learn the lines, but you never learn the truth. For years, Kim and her mother, Kris Jenner, have reportedly been running a religious organization that required members to pay a monthly fee. Think about that. In what world does salvation come with a monthly subscription? It doesn't. Not in the real world. But this is Hollywood, and in Hollywood, image is everything.
They found $8.4 million of coke on a Skims truck in the UK. Look at all these like Skims labels and everything with police evidence. First and foremost, the Skims shipment was legitimate, and so they were not involved in any way in this. But this story is absolutely bonkers and wild. A truckload of Skims clothing meant for routine delivery was instead used as part of a multi-million-dollar skiing attempt that authorities in the UK say was uncovered at a port inspection. A Polish truck driver has been sentenced to more than 13 years in prison after being convicted of smuggling.
The church, which went through several names over the years, from California Community Church to Life Change Community Church, was supposedly a nonprofit. That means no taxes. That means donors get a write-off. But here's where the story starts to crack. According to financial records and the deep dives that Wendy Williams has been hinting at for nearly a decade, that church wasn't helping the poor. It was helping the rich get richer. Specifically, it was helping the Kardashians avoid paying millions in taxes. And when the IRS caught on, when they slapped them with liens and fines, they didn't shut it down. They just changed the name on the door and kept the operation running. That's not faith, that's fraud. But let's get into the real dirt, the stuff Wendy has been leaking to the feds, because this isn't just about skipping out on a tax bill. This is about the pipeline.
I got married on ecstasy.
I had no idea.
No, the first time. I did ecstasy once and I got married. I did it again. I made a tape, like everything bad would happen.
You were high on ecstasy when you had that tape?
Absolutely. Everyone knows it. Like my jaw was shaking. So I went to a women's prison, CIW, and I sat in a room like this. And this one girl was like, my boyfriend had me go get or pick something up at this apartment, and I didn't know that like some shit was gonna go down and someone died, and like these crazy stories. And I thought to myself, oh my God, one time my friend had me go pick up like ecstasy at this apartment, and like, what if something happened? And I was like, I literally thought that.
Word on the street and in court documents is that Kim's shapewear company, Skims, got tangled up in a federal smuggling investigation. Yes, you heard me right. A truck driver was caught transporting a shipment of white powder hidden inside a haul of Skims clothing. The driver took a plea deal. He admitted he knew exactly what he was carrying. Now, Skims put out a statement saying they had no idea. They said they were innocent. But here's the twist that makes your stomach turn. Investigators started asking questions about that church again. Why? Because when you're moving that much product, allegedly, you need a place to wash the cash. And a church? A church is perfect. No one audits a church. No one looks twice at a donation.
She's not the type, I'm trying to play devil's advocate. She's not the type to want more than one because of how it turns your body out and because her body is her fortune. She seems like the type to want to keep it intact. And being that she didn't have a beautiful experience being pregnant with North, I could see her. Ladies might be able to get pregnant, but she's using that woman's trickery that you know what I mean? And so now it's down to, allegedly, is she really pregnant or do they have a surrogate? Well, only time will tell. Good luck.
Wendy Williams, back when she had her talk show, used to drop hints like breadcrumbs. She would say things about Kim that made you think she was just being messy, but now we know Wendy was trying to tell us the truth. According to sources close to Wendy's camp, the Kardashians actually reached out to Wendy years ago. They wanted her to become a member of their church. Can you imagine Wendy Williams, the queen of telling it like it is, sitting in a pew next to Kris Jenner? Wendy laughed in their faces. She said no, and instead of keeping quiet, she started digging. She started talking. She started warning anyone who would listen that this family was building a house of cards on a foundation of lies. But Wendy knew she couldn't just scream it from the rooftops without proof. So she waited, and that patience is finally paying off, because the leaks that are coming out now are pointing to a staggering number, $100 million. That's how much money is suspected to have flowed through that church's accounts and into private pockets.
Full nipple, fully shaven vajayjay. I mean, like nothing on. This is not even artistic, it's just, ta-da! Came to light by doing a tape. I thought that she was working hard to remove herself from how we originally found her. You know, be up, face down, with Ray J. But in fact, what she's now done is she's all reminded us that she has slorish ways and that she is a cheap $3 bill.
We're not just talking about tithes from celebrities like Khloe or Kourtney. We're talking about payments from offshore accounts. We're talking about donations from LLCs that don't actually sell anything. It's a machine. And the pastor they put in charge? A man named Brad Johnson, the same guy who officiated Khloe's wedding, the same guy who was run out of his last church for having an affair. Kris Jenner didn't care about his past. She just needed a puppet, someone who would hold the Bible while the family held the bag. And then there's Lou Taylor. Does that name give you chills yet? It should. Lou is the owner of TriStar, the management company that Britney Spears accused of helping set up her conservatorship. The same Lou Taylor who is listed as a board member on the Kardashian church documents. Let that sink in. The woman who helped trap Britney Spears was on the board of Kim Kardashian's church. Why? What does a music manager know about running a ministry? The answer is nothing, but she knows everything about running money. Court filings from the Britney case showed emails where Lou begged to be put in control of Britney's estate. She wrote, "I am the right person for this." And for 13 years, she and Britney's father bled that estate dry. Now, connect the dots. If Lou Taylor was willing to do that to a pop icon like Britney, what makes you think she wouldn't help Kim and Kris turn a church into a laundromat? Wendy Williams certainly doesn't believe it. In fact, Wendy has been feeding information to federal investigators for months. She's been sitting on receipts. And the reason she's releasing them now? Because she saw what happened to Britney. She saw how the industry tries to silence you. Wendy has been locked in a facility herself. She's been under a guardianship. And many of her fans believe it wasn't because she was sick, it was because she knew too much. It was because she was getting too close to the truth about how the elite hide their wealth. think about the emotional toll this takes. Kim built her entire brand on being a boss, a lawyer, a businesswoman. But if these allegations stick, if it turns out she used a church to launder drug money and dodge taxes, it's not just a scandal, it's a tragedy. It means the persona we watched grow up on television was a character in a heist movie. And the people who trusted that church, the real members who paid their $1,000 a month thinking they were supporting a charity, they were just pawns. It breaks your heart, doesn't it? Because we want to believe that people can change. We want to believe that the girl from the Cape grew into a mogul with morals. But greed has a way of rotting things from the inside out. Wendy described it best in one of her final rants before her show ended. She said, "Kim, it's clear you're desperate." And she was right. Desperate people take desperate risks. Desperate people hide money in churches. Desperate people let their friends steal from pop stars. The saddest part? Kim might not even see it as wrong. When you live in a bubble where everyone says yes, you start to believe the rules don't apply to you. You think you're untouchable. But Wendy Williams is proving that no one is untouchable. Not when the truth is this loud, not when the paper trail is this long. So where does that leave us? It leaves us watching a slow-motion collapse. The feds are circling, the internet is digging, and Wendy is sitting back watching the dominoes fall. Kim might try to sue, she might try to scrub the internet, but you can't scrub a church service. You can't delete a bank transfer. The irony is almost too much to handle. Kim Kardashian studied to become a lawyer. She preached about justice for the wrongfully imprisoned. She wanted to be taken seriously. And yet, here she is, caught up in an investigation that looks less like a reality show and more like an episode of American Greed. What Wendy Williams has done is give us a gift, the gift of awareness. She risked her career, her freedom, and her sanity to hold up a mirror. And in that mirror, we don't just see Kim, we see a system that lets the wealthy hide behind God to commit crimes. We see a culture that pays attention to booty teas and forgets to look at the balance sheet. Wendy always said she was the only one brave enough to say what needed to be said, and now we know she meant it. This isn't about drama anymore. This is about accountability. As the camera fades on this chapter, ask yourself this: how many other families are doing the same thing? How many other churches are just storefronts for cartels? And how many Wendys are out there trying to scream the truth while we scroll past them to watch a lip sync video? Kim Kardashian wanted to be remembered as an icon, but thanks to Wendy Williams, she might be remembered as a cautionary tale. The money is loud. The lies are loud. But the truth? The truth is finally louder. Don't think this is over. Wendy has more tapes, the feds have more questions, and somewhere in a storage unit in California, there is a box of ledgers that will turn this whole thing upside down. Until then, keep your eyes open. And the next time you see a celebrity building a church, run, because salvation shouldn't cost a monthly fee, and justice shouldn't have to leak out of a talk show host's filing cabinet. What do you think? Is Wendy the hero we needed, or just another player in a very sick game? Drop your thoughts below, and click here to watch the full breakdown of how Lou Taylor really took down Britney Spears. You won't believe the connection.